Okay, folks, here's what I regard as maybe an indispensable article for, Americans who are starting out their careers and who really value hard work and deep deliberation in pretty much every domain of their lives. This is particularly for those of you who are fond of the idea of planning right to the end of life in every domain that you can form, obviously conscious investments which involve a whole lot of forethought, okay? So the article is a free Substack article by Sasha Chapin, with whom I don't have any friendship or anything, okay? The article is called Two Kinds of Desire and One of the Most Important Things I Know. So I think this is appreciable regardless of the age you're at, and while it does involve a sort of maybe a tinkering or analysis, a tinkering with or analysis of ideas that aren't native to American culture, you may find it profitable to learn about this, okay? So through the introduction of this article, I want to posit that the optimal life is not one that involves maximized strain and deliberation past a certain point, okay? But it involves instead maybe a harmonious coming together of different energy pools or investment slots within your life. And I'm not necessarily discussing financial investment there, okay? So one of the reasons I'm submitting to you that this is something you want to read and that presents a distinction between what Americans might pronounce as tanha and chanda is because I have learned the hard way and have also learned through many other people's experiences that if you don't make yourself rest incrementally, your body will force you to rest suddenly, often by great force, and sometimes through a health scare that might humble you in a way that is deeply unwelcome and irreversibly devastating, okay? So I understand there's a certain kind of person out there, or many kinds, who admire people like David Goggins. But it's crucial to realize that when you're young and you're starting to emulate or admire someone like David Goggins, you kind of put a bullseye on your forehead in certain ways, because what you communicate through the adoption of hyper-strenuous disciplines and taking yourself too seriously is that there is nobody in your corner to allow you to relax into a state of an imperfectly optimized life, okay? So that's kind of a warning to young men, By all means, pursue the greatest extents of excellence you can, intellectually, physically, morally, in terms of your relationships, in terms of your finances, but recognize that if you are too serious, too solemn, too focused, too aggressive, or too long, what you're communicating is that there's nobody in your corner who is going to let you relax into a sense of like warm affection and reduced vigilance, and that can paradoxically render you more vulnerable to various kinds of victimization than you might think, okay? It's something to think about. Please read that article, whether or not you are fond of its overall message or its particular ideas. I think you will find it intellectually stimulating if you're not accustomed to reading during your leisure time. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. God bless you. Stay sharp and sober. And take care.